It is 8:30 in the morning, so we're pretty much all packed up now. Head out now to Crater Lake and do the Cleetwood Cove Trail, I think, and then I forgot the other hike we're doing, but heading to Crater Lake. So we're at the Cleetwood Cove Trail here, the trailhead, and you can see a picture of it. It's just kind of like a mile down, 600 feet. It's the only trail that goes to the water in the park, and then, 600 feet back up. 2 mile round trip. Let's do it. So we jumped into the lake. Now we're headed back up. All right, now we're at the Watchman Peak Trail, and there's Watchman Peak behind me. 1.7 miles, 400 feet, so a little less harsh than Cleetwood Cove. But it's in the shade and a little higher elevation on this side of the west rim. So we actually have long sleeves on. So, yep, going up there. Alright, so we just finished the Watchman Peak Trail. You can kind of see it there behind me. And now we're going to head to the Visitor Center, which is on the south end of the rim. And from there, we're driving into Ashland, Oregon, where we're staying for the night. So we just got into Ashland, Oregon. This is where we're spending the night at the Stratford Inn, which is a nice, affordable hotel right near downtown. So now we're gonna walk downtown, get something to eat, and maybe check out some of the shops if they're still open. So. it's the end of the day in Ashland, and we had a really good time eating at Scout's Tap House. That was a really cool place in downtown. And then having ice cream at, can't remember the name of the place, but it was really good. But we're super tired from the long hikes today at Crater Lake. We're going to get some sleep, and tomorrow head out to Lassen National Park. Just got coffee at this place called Noble. Oddly enough, I think it's the place that makes the beans, or roasts the beans for the coffee shop we went in Crescent City, California. So we're coffeeed up, hit the store this morning to get our camping stuff, and we're driving now to Burney Falls State Park to check out the waterfall and the bridge from the movie Stand By Me. So we're about 2 hours out. We're departing Ashland, but it's a very cute town. Okay, we're just outside Burney Falls, and we're checking out the bridge from Stand By Me. Coming up to it right now. Alright, so we just got to Burney Falls. It's a little bit of a wait to get into the park because it was a little busy, but pay $10, probably worth it to see the falls. So we got to our campsite at Manzanita Lake, number 31, and you can see our fire pit over here. It's kind of warm, so we have some of our chairs in the shade. I think we picked this site just because it backs up to the woods, like some of the other sites. And Kylie Joe is inside of there getting things ready. We are set up for our last 2 nights of the road trip in Lassen National Park. Okay, we're on Lake Manzanita. They rent kayaks and paddle boards, so 25 bucks for an hour, and it's really pretty. You can see Lassen right behind me there. But just an easy paddle before dinner. So we got little campfire pizzas with sausage, goat cheese, red pepper, mozzarella cheese. Burnt a little at the bottom of the first batch, but batch number 2 is in the oven. Of like our last full day of the road trip, and it's a full day in Lassen National Park, so we're gonna start by hiking to Lassen Peak because we're in Lassen National Park, so gotta go to the peak. So here we go, starting our day in Lassen. Okay, so we made a pit stop at Kings Creek Meadow. If you're driving the Lassen Scenic Byway, you should really stop here. Really pretty meadow with a creek running through it, and you can see the peak you're about to slog up in the background. So shortly we'll be at the top of that bad boy. Have reached the Lassen Peak trailhead. Big old parking lot. Alright, we've gone about 1 mile and 700 feet, taking a quick water break, and that's taken us 39 minutes to do. You can see, I think that's Lake Helen off in the distance there, and the Bump as Hell trail behind it. Alright, mile number 2 is in the books, just a little bit over 2 miles. And this is actually the point where you're a half mile from the summit. There's a sign over there. But yeah, we're about an hour and 20 minutes in, 1,400 feet, a little over 2 miles. So, how you feeling, Joe?
Oops.
This is always fun, walking through snowfields. Lassen Peak, 10,457 feet or something. And now we're gonna head back down to the car and probably eat lunch a little further down where it's less windy really quickly. So, back down that way. We're all done. Yeah, I don't even know. It was good. Not too difficult, but challenging enough. Now we're gonna go to the visitor center and we'll see if we'll do another hike today or not. That one poops you out.
Like a poops.
Got done at Sulphur Works, and this is Emerald Lake. So I don't think a lot of people stop here. It's just a little pull off on the side of the road, but I'm not sure we're gonna do Bumpus Hell this time. I've already done it and it's late in the day, so we're just gonna stop at a few places that we think look cool. Okay, now we're on the Devastation Trail, and there's a bunch of cool signs that you can press a button and it tells you a little bit about the spot you're at. This boulder was chucked from Lassen Peak to its current location in the 1915 eruption. It's just a flat, wheelchair accessible, informative trail about the devastation path of the 1915 eruption of Lassen Peak. So, nice change of pace.
Titled A Forest Gone features two black and white photographs of the same area. On the left.
Alright, so long day. We're back at camp at Manzanita Lake now. And it's like 5:30. So it's dinner time. We'll get started making dinner, which tonight is steak, pepper and onion quesadillas. Finished product of our steak and pepper and onion quesadillas. Not bad. So we're officially taking off from Lassen National Park. This is our last stop, so we're gonna start heading home. Pretty epic trip. Can't pick out one thing that I didn't like that we did. A lot of little surprises on the way. So I think my favorite thing was kayaking around Manzanita Lake.
Summiting Lassen.
Summiting Lassen Peak. So, a lot of favorites here in Lassen National Park. She also liked the sunrise at Battery Point Lighthouse in Crescent City. That was a lot of fun. So, yep, and just taking Highway 5 all the way back down to the Bay Area.